Billionaire luxurious cars. At some point in our lives, each one of us has mulled over the following hypothetical scenario. If I ever win the lottery, what car will I buy? For some, it's an all-out spending for the most opulent and expensive ones you can get your hands on, while for others, it can be a collection of historic and rare cars to maintain until the end of time. For some, it's an all-out spending spree for the most lavish ones you can get your hands on. There is absolutely no embarrassment in admitting that you just want something that is kind of lovely and comfortable. Instead, you should watch our video. But what exactly do the ultra-wealthy spend their money on? The kind of people who have so much money that you can't possibly fathom what to do with it all. Keep watching to find out which automobiles the top 10 billionaires in the world have shelled out their money to purchase. Number 10. The McLaren F1 and that James Bond Lotus Esprit belong to Elon Musk. Elon Musk is the founder and CEO of Tesla, an electric vehicle manufacturer that you may have heard of. He first became a billionaire by founding PayPal, among other successful enterprises, and has since used his wealth to purchase a variety of unique automobiles over the years. Not only has he owned a McLaren F1, but Musk also spent approximately $600,000 to purchase that Lotus Esprit that was featured in the James Bond film The Spy Who Loved Me. However, it won't be hidden away for good because Musk has plans to convert it into a functioning submarine. Almost as insane as the expeditions to Mars that he had planned. Number 9. Bernard Arnault, BMW 760Li. Imagine this. You are the CEO of the most successful luxury goods company in the world, and you cater to affluent clientele by selling them names like Louis Vuitton and Moët. You do realize that you're going to need a fancy car, don't you? Having said that, if your name is Bernard Arnault, you probably aren't too concerned about it. The BMW 760Li that he has been seen driving about recently is a fine car, but it was manufactured before 2015, which doesn't exactly scream on the cutting edge of the fashion industry to me. To each his or her own. Number 8. Jeff Bezos' vehicle of choice is a Honda Accord. Jeff Bezos is the person who is responsible for Amazon. His wealth is a direct result of the dubious acquisitions you made to take advantage of Amazon Prime's free next-day delivery offer. Put yourself in the driver's seat of an ancient Honda Accord if you want a taste of the lifestyle that Jeff Bezos leads. Although he cruised about in it once he became a billionaire for the first time in the 1990s, there is no assurance that you will achieve the same level of success if you get behind the wheel of a car yourself. Number 7. The Cadillac XTS owned by Warren Buffett. The fact that Warren Buffett made his billions on Wall Street through some pretty astute investments and an acute awareness of when and when not to spend cash has helped to make him a household name. However, it would appear that he does not spend a significant portion of his £99 billion net worth on automobiles, as the Cadillac XTS is the most fascinating car that is known to have been owned by him. The fact that Buffett lives in a home that he purchased in 1958 for $31,500, which is comparable to $285,000 or £248,000 in today's money, is one example of the type of frugality that he is known for. Number 6. Larry Ellison, Lexus LFA, McLaren F1, Lexus LS 600H. As a result of Larry Ellison's success in starting the computer business Oracle, the latter's founder now has an estimated net worth of more than £80 billion. A sizable portion of that wealth has been invested in a mouth-watering car collection, which has featured automobiles such as a McLaren F1 and a Lexus LFA among its members. Number 5. Mukesh Ambani, Maybach 62. Mukesh Ambani, the richest man in Asia, with a net worth of more than £80 billion, a fact that he does not try to conceal. Through his conglomerate, Reliance Industries, the Indian billionaire has holdings in a wide variety of industries, ranging from petrochemicals to textiles. Although Ambani owns a variety of luxury vehicles, including BMWs, Aston Martins, and Rolls-Royces, there is one vehicle in his collection that stands out from the others. As a birthday present, his wife once gave him a fully customized Maybach 62 that she had purchased for him. It seems to be a rather appropriate present for a man who already possesses everything. Number 4. Bill Gates, Porsche 959. Bill Gates, the creator of Microsoft, was previously widely recognized as the richest man in the world. Nevertheless, in recent years, he has modestly fallen to fourth place on that list. The humiliation. However, with a net worth of £86 billion, he is not exactly strapped for cash, and his taste in automobiles that he has reflects that fact. His Porsche 959, which he purchased brand new in the 1980s, is the vehicle that draws the most attention. Because the United States of America has legislation that makes it unlawful to import cars that are less than 25 years old and have not been certified for release on that side of the Atlantic, Gates was unable to bring his vehicle into the country illegally. It was impounded for over a decade before he was eventually able to get access to it. This was made possible by the establishment of a show and display rule, which stipulated that vehicles were only permitted entry if they traveled less than 2,500 miles annually. Number 3. Mark Zuckerberg Pagani Huayra, Honda Jazz. Mark Zuckerberg knows how to create an emotional purchase, even though he sometimes gives the impression of being an artificial dressed up in human skin as a costume. Pagani Huayra, an Italian supercar with twin turbochargers and a V12 engine, is owned by Mark Zuckerberg, the man who invented Facebook. Isn't it cool? It is to be hoped that with his billions of dollars, he will purchase a vehicle that is somewhat more interesting than the Honda Jazz, which he has been seen on occasion. Number 2. Amancio Ortega Audi A8, Mercedes GL. Amancio Ortega is a somewhat private figure, as evidenced by the fact that he has never granted more than 3 interviews in his entire life. It doesn't seem possible that this individual is the founder of such successful businesses as Zara and has a net worth of £58 billion, does it? Due to Ortega's strong desire to maintain a low public profile, he is rarely seen in anything that draws undue attention to itself, although he has been observed driving around in an Audi A8 and a Mercedes GL on occasion. Number 1. Tesla Roadster and Toyota Prius, owned by Larry Page and Sergey Brin, co-founders of Google. If we were to group 2 persons under one number, we would typically be seen to be cheating a little bit. However, there is a very excellent reason for this. Larry Page and Sergey Brin can both lay claim to having founded Google, but that is not the only thing they have in common with one another. Both of them used to drive the same automobile in the past, specifically a Tesla Roadster and a Toyota Prius. It is unclear whether this was intentional or not. The Roadster is an extremely difficult car to assess because of its extreme rarity. Nonetheless, some examples have been sold for a respectable sum of money, and the automobile is anticipated to become a collector's item shortly. Billionaires are an elusive and exclusive bunch who tend to be discreet rather than flamboyant. Looking at the rides they buy to show off can make people swoon, but what about the cars they choose to drive daily to their massive office complexes and vacation mansions? A pattern emerges when you get into it. Billionaires tend to pick the dumbest and most discreet cars they can while still allowing for comfort. Normally they pick cars for just one reason, like exceptional range or even how it feels to fit in the back seat, where many spend most of their driving time. If you liked this video, follow us and you will find many videos that will help you to transform your life. Thanks for watching all the video. Please subscribe and hit the bell. See you soon.